Hey everybody, welcome back. My name is Slim. Welcome back to Stationeers episode 2. We just basically finished setting up the base in the last one, and I was thinking about doing this off camera, but honestly, I want to kind of keep a day-by-day record of what goes on. So, kind of to show people that it's not a instant thing. This does take time. This game is one of those games that's going to take you a while to get to where you want to go. Um, the reason why is a lot of people like just instant, hey, boom, I'm done. Uh, this is not one of those games. Um, whoa! And like I said, always be careful of your boxes. Um, the one thing I kind of want to do on this one is definitely want to get the hydration done. Which way do you open? You open that way? Oh, let's move this stuff around real quick. Boom, boom. Gonna need that airlock before I need that. Won't need those flags. Boom. Alright. And nope. Come on. There you go. Yay! And you open and you open and you close and you close. Okay, so Um, what I'm doing right now is I'm just basically getting everything situated and uh, just trying to. Oh, come on. You go here. Come on. There we go. Okay, and you're not the one I'm looking for. You're the one I'm looking for. Pretty much I want to put it from things I'm going to need the most to things I'm going to need the least. I won't need the stuff in here that much unless I do something really, really stupid and I need the duct tape. I won't need the stuff in here that much just because, no, except for the bottles, just because of the fact that it's not all complete um, building stuff. Um, and I need to move this a little bit. Okay. There we go. And now your turn. Construction supply 2. Oh, come on. Fit. Ah! One more. Can I push it? There we go. Little bit of push. Okay. Be careful in doing that though. Okay, so you are gonna require a little more finagle. Boom. Alright. There we go. All of them are open. Actually, I'm going to keep them open because it'll make it easier. Now, a lot of people say, well, why don't you just put up, I mean, you're given 2 locker kits. Why don't you just put up a locker kit and move the stuff out? I like that idea, except the fact that a locker kit at this point in time will just get in the way. Mainly because of the fact that this is not like the final location of everything. Like I'm putting this here. I could put the locker there, but that would have been in the way. I could put it over here, but it's going to go over where I want to put my hydration thing. I could put it in that corner over there, but it's going to go over my little farm. I could put it over here, but it's going to. I want to extend that out further. I want to make the autolay thing behind there. I want to make a refiner over there. So, I mean, there's a lot of stuff that I want to do. But we just gotta go ahead and get on through it. Now, the next thing we're gonna need is a hydraulic pipe bender. So if I just type in HY, not KY, we got that. We're gonna need iron, gold, and copper. So finish up that little bit of iron. I realized I kind of put in the rest of a stack when I was doing stuff, so we'll need copper. And one of the things I wanted to show, like last time I put this here, this was yellow at the beginning, now it's up to 100%. So that is the reason why I like putting that there. It's great for the small batteries. Gets the majority of the sun through the day, all the way through noon or a little bit after. This is going to be my big problem. Coming up, I'm about to reach a bottleneck to where this is going to die, and these are not going to be able to supply me too much. And with my regular light on, or with my flashlight on all the time, it's not going to be a good thing. So I gotta try to work on around that and make sure I don't do that. Now there is one more battery I still gotta get. It's on the ore scanner right there, but I just don't want 4 batteries hanging about right now. I kind of just want to get that. So come on, a little bit more. We're halfway through that copper. I thought, like I said, I thought about, I was pressing that wasn't stopping it, so I just decided to turn it off. I thought about making it to where if I am not, or smelting and stuff, or mining and stuff, to not show it, but the problem with that comes, I want to kind of keep a day log of what's going on. So if I if I do that, then it's not going to actually keep a log. What's going to happen? It's going to skip. I mean, I already said that, but I just want to reiterate why I do what I do. Okay, let's put you back in. Let's get you going. Now, the one thing I didn't pick up, and I realized that afterwards, was the silicon. I will need silicon for the liquid, for the filler. So while these things are going, because this is going to take a bit, I'm going to go get some silicon. Now I saw some silicon out here a while back, so I'm going to go ahead and go get that. I don't need number 5 open. I don't know why that was still there. Pressing shift to see if I can go faster, and it's not. Okay, so where are you, silicon? There's that gold I saw. Are you silicon? I believe you are. Oh, come on, Alt. Are you silicon? I believe you are. You're silicon. Yay! Okay, I'm gonna see if I can get a full stack of this. I kind of want to hurry up and get this done before nightfall. That way I can still do things during the night. This is day 4. Again, like I said, you got 7 days from the start before the first storm hits. Make sure that you got stuff covered. Wow, there's actually a pretty good amount here. 35, 39, 42, 46, 51. 51 works for me. So make sure you got yourself at least established and your base locked up before that storm hits. Even though everything is quote unquote still open to the elements from the outside, it's not, due to the fact that they're not in an area where the wind is going to get them. The one thing I will do, though, at least for the start half, is I will skip over storms. I may show like a little bit of what happens or what it sounds like, but for the most part I will skip over it, because in the beginning, when a storm hits and you're stuck inside, I mean, if everything's not in there, there's not much you can do. Okay, and let's get the rest of that. Okay, hydraulic pipe bender. I want it on the same level as that. We're going to drop that down. And we'll take you and you and toss you guys in. That way they stack it up. Now I don't want to go through the rest of that. I actually want to put some of this in so that I can start making stuff once that comes out. So all like assembly machines, they require the same ingredients. They require steel sheets, 4 cables, and then plastic. So here we go. And once you get it down, it's pretty much a really quick thing. And oops. On the torch. And then the last and final thing is the screwdriver. And boom, voila, it's built. Now, that battery that I have in there, the big one, that's not gonna last us the night. This one will die. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. But I wanted to get as much gold as possible before that happens. So I am not going to connect this just yet. We'll sit and wait. But let's go ahead and move the stuff over that we can. And we have 1 piece of gold in there. Oh. Fine. Let's get that hooked up, because I want to talk about, while I'm waiting for stuff, I want to talk about something. I mean, now I have no real reason to wait, because, well, the gold's here. But we'll continue processing that gold. So, one of the things I love about the fact of the liquid right now is it's all color-coded. Everything blue is liquid. So you got all that blue stuff down there. The one thing I do want to make sure I mention, though, is this liquid tank kit. If you were trying to get the portable tank onto one of those connectors, do not do the liquid tank kit. You actually want this portable one that's down just a little bit further. If you print up the liquid tank kit, you will actually be printing up one of those bigger tanks that you do for like the gas holding later on. The one thing about this though is not everything is still here. So that's one of those things about liquid. As you can see, you have the regulator, you have the volume pump and the cutoff, but you don't have things like the analyzer, which, I mean, right now it's only water. But you also don't have the meter, and I really hope eventually they at least put that meter in, because that way you can see at a glance, hey, is there too much coming in? What's going on? I do hope eventually, though, they also have a way to hook up stuff to where we can whatchamacallit, mix like hydrogen and oxygen and make water that way too. Now I'm making this right here, this canister, just whatever you do, don't stand in front of it because it will pop. I am making that because of the fact that I have a canister of water right here. So we'll definitely want that. And I believe I'm gonna put it right there. Next thing I want, oh, we're out of power. And you are not all the way done, but we'll just move you over there for right now. Okay, here's where we start to kill our batteries. We want the ice crusher. Next. Ice crusher. Oh hey, look at that. And away with you. Oh, hey. No! Oh! Made two. Well, we'll make a recycler. Okay, so I want to put it to where it lines up on this line. Oops. Because of that. But since I now have two, I can actually show this anyways. So ahead of time, there is on the left side you have your electric and your inbound, which is ice, of course. On the right side you have your data, and then you have what you can see, it says a liquid and then another output. The other output is actually gas. So that is just something you want to pay attention to. Now I gotta find a spot for that because I don't want it. So we need to weld up iron sheets onto this. And we need cables. And boom, it's now done. So, real quickly, let's do the gas part first. Now, as you can see, this is yellow, or this is green, sorry. That's yellow. The green says, hey, you can place this here, but it really is not going to do anything. The yellow says, hey, this actually connects. So that's how you know that your pipes are actually connecting. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to pop that up, and that up, and this out. Now what this is this line will feed to a line that I'm going to have come down and around that's actually going to feed to tanks over here to fill up stuff for right now. So that's what's going on over there. Hey, tell you what, while we're doing this, why don't you sit there? And then I'll move it over there. Like I said, we're gonna end up using up a lot of our power tonight. Pipe. For those that can spell pipe. Pipe. So now we're doing the liquid pipe. It's just like the regular pipe as it comes out in a 3. Meanwhile, the regular pipe also comes out. Just gotta be wary of it because as you can see, yeah. Okay, apparently we have not done enough iron as we're out, and I think it's because I built that second one. I was hoping to get some out of this, but as you see, there's the 3, the same as regular pipes. Let's go ahead and now hook that up. And I'm going to do the same thing, but I want this to run on the floor. And you will go here. Oh, it's because I don't have you. Not you. I don't have you. So there's that, and then I'll explain why I'm doing that in just a second. Okay, let's shut that off. Power's getting low, so we're gonna really start feeling the crunch here. Now, the next thing we need is the water filler. So if we go here, just type FIL at the top, filler, At least now it no longer needs steel. It was steel, copper, silicon. Now it's iron, copper, silicon. Boom, pop it. Let's go ahead and go and get that done, and voila. And we've used up all the stuff that we need. Another issue that I have right now, and I know they'll eventually fix it, is you only have 1, 2, 3. Oops, sorry. You only have 1, which that's the right way up. 2, which, yeah, weird. 3, another weird one. 4, upside down. 5, sideways. 6, another sideways. So that's the right way up, but you can't face it this direction. This was the only one that faces this direction. So eventually they'll get the rest of them in there. But now, if we plug it in, so I'm just plugging it in. That works too. If we plug it in and we toss in the 30 ice, and we get our data pad here, and we switched out with the Atmo analyzer. Put that there. If we look, we now have N2 in the pipe, which is going to be great for our propellant because that's what it takes. It takes nitrogen. And then we have H2O and the water line. So now if we take this canister, so it's at 37 right now, put it in, pop it out, drop down to 119 because it filled up the rest of the pipe. You toss the rest of this ice in and let it go. And now see that we're getting mega here. So there we go. And to show how it works, let's close that, turn that off. I gotta remember to turn that off. Very bad at doing that. We take this and we drop it right here. It's filling up. And boom, there it is. I'll take a full drink. We're up to 100% water again down here. And we have our water. So we now got water. We're set on that. We need to work on. We now need to work on getting our base up and running to where we don't have to worry about power issues. Need a little bit of power to start with. Make sure nothing in there. A little bit of power to start with, and now we need to work on regular power, which means we're going to need the electric printer. Oh. Now we only have 3 wires left, so I'm gonna need to also probably scavenge some wires or just print them up in here. They cost a little bit more. But electronic printer, let's go ahead and print that up. Let's not print up 2 of them. Can't believe I printed up 2 ice kits. I'll just have something to show with the recycler. But as you can see, I've now gotten water up, and we're only at 50% use of our food. So food is not going to be the next big issue. Okay, meanwhile, back at base, are in the base. You're still doing pretty well. I really wish I could see what it was without having to do that. Oh no, I did not. It didn't register it. That's awesome. I thought I stopped it. I was like, oh, I did not just do that. Okay, that's good. Okay, so 10%. 42%. We may have to. Oh, I know what we're gonna have to work on next. We're gonna have to expand the base out a little bit. Because not only with that, we're gonna need that, we're gonna need a furnace. Which then I could show how the furnace works with ice too. So we're gonna need a furnace next, because we're gonna need steel for oh, I don't even have enough. Seriously, I don't even have enough cable for the electronics printer. Okay, print. We drop that. And now we just need the screwdriver. And we have our electronics printer up. So yeah, we're gonna need a lot of work on this. And drop that. And I think I'll go with the 6 here and stop you. And wire cutters, because reasons. Okay. And up you. The storm should be coming very shortly, and I'm kind of worried about doing stuff while waiting for that storm. There we go, much better. But what I'm going to do is I am going to extend this out some so that I can get that furnace up and running. And 15. We're gonna get to about 25. Not that I need it just yet, but I want it. We'll stop at 20. Okay. And on. And we're gonna need a regular furnace. We need more iron. Oh, that's easily solved. Boom, pop that in. Get the iron going. Now, let's pop you over here real quickly. Actually. I did that, didn't I? Yes, I did. No, actually, I want to pop that there. Okay. Coming through. furnace. And the day's going by. Just waiting on the furnace. Want to make sure the battery's not going to die. It looks like it is. So, switch that out real quickly. Light on. Okay. We'll have to do some power management when we get back. We need to get this furnace up and running. So the furnace also now has something new. Let's see if we can try to get it on this. Actually, tell you what, we'll talk about that in the next episode. Just because, yeah, want to try to take care of a couple things, get some power management stuff worked out, and also talk about some where we go next. So if you liked what you saw with this, please do me a favor, hit that like button. Let me know. I'm going to be trying to work on these things as quick as I can and get them out. I'm going to try to keep them down to 30 minutes max, just because I don't want to have somebody take a whole hour there. I'll try to break them down like I have been doing. But other than that, you have a good day, and I will see you all next time.